Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? And welcome to another episode of Life of Lomax. I am Lomax.
Sorry. MarciaLomax.
Wow. Okay. You sleepy, Tote?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, man. So 9:30 at night. Got to get this video in. We are celebrating National Innovation Day. It is February the 16th, 2022. And we are going to celebrate this holiday by reacting to this Happy Innovation Day video from a couple of years ago. And Marcy, she's going to be talking about the different products that's going to be in this video because it was closer to her time than mine. And I might chime in every now and then because I might remember some of these myself. So with that being said, we are going to start the video right now.
Saved by the Bell background.
Yeah, because I'm saved by the bell. Hey, so the first one we got is the pager.
Pager.
All right.
So, I don't think did we have pagers in high school? I can't remember. If so, I didn't have one. But I do remember having a pager in college. Yes, in college I had a pager. And I remember paging, waiting for my ex to number to pop up. I don't forget how it works. I think yes, his house number will pop up on my pager.
That's what you get. You can't remember.
I really can't. His house number will pop up on my pager, and that means I would call him back on my house phone number. So that's the main thing I remember about pagers. When I started first having a pager, that's how me and my ex would communicate.
Who cares?
And then the second thing I remember about pagers, when I started the social work therapy, probably in '99. Yep, is when I started my first job in counseling. I remember the job that I worked at. We had pagers. Each one of the counselors, we had pagers for our clients. So if our clients had a incident or some emergency, they would page us, and we'd find a phone to call them back. So I remember those two things: paging my ex and my ex paging me, and then my very first social work job, we all wore pagers so that our clients can get to us.
All right. Forget the first part, but the second part was pretty neat. All right, that's what's up. What I remember about pagers is it always being like, in all the TV shows, like, everybody getting beep, 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 beep. I never actually had one, but I've seen folks with it growing up and never really quite understood what it was until I got a little bit older. Like, but yeah, there you go. So we're going to head on to the next one. Oh, the floppy disk. I remember the floppy disk in elementary school. That was like the first memory card, I think. I think we played Oregon Trail off of the floppy disk, I think. Like, I remember having to deal with those during that time, like back in the mid-90s, I'd say, like maybe 94, 95. What do you remember about floppy disks?
So floppy disk reminds me of college. Every paper that I had to do was on a floppy disk. I had a floppy disk for each one of my classes, and I had a sticker on it, and it had the class on it. So I had psychology, sociology, economics, whatever. Each one of the floppy disks, I would have a sticker with the name of the class on it, and all of my papers were on that. And back in the day, the computers, you stuck the floppy disk, it had a little floppy disk insert, you stuck it in the computers. And I will never forget when floppy disk became obsolete, and I bought my laptop. I was like, where is the little thing that the floppy disk goes in? And then I realized I had all this stuff on the floppy disk, but I had to transfer all my stuff from my floppy disk to the SD card. What's that thing called?
A flash drive?
The flash drive, yes,
yeah.
Exactly. And so then I had to get used to using the flash drive. But I remember the floppy disk having all my college papers on it, And you don't want to lose that floppy disk because that's where everything is, and you're stuck in a computer. All your papers.
Wow, wow, wow. So yeah, guys, you're gonna learn a lot from us in this video. So moving on, we got the overhead projector. I know y'all remember that. When the teacher brought out the overhead projector, you know it's about to be either a really fun day or a real boring day if it's about math or something like that. Yep, like, you know, that was how the teacher showed you pictures of, like, you know, negatives or you know, different well, I guess that was it, just pictures. And then I mean, there was some math projects that we would do that was fun, where it was like she might write a you know, a problem on the overhead. They would race up there, do it in front of the whole class and stuff like that, get prizes and stuff like that. So it was pretty neat. Yes. What about you, Marcy?
I love the overhead projector. Now, I remember the overhead projector from middle school and high school. They were my main times that I remember. And I remember them mainly in my math classes. I remember the teacher had her little marker, her little black marker.
Right.
Bring out the overhead, and then she would bring down the screen.
Yep.
The screen.
Yep, projector screen.
The projector screen. And then they had one math teacher. She always sat down next to the projector in middle school. And she would do all our math problems on the projector and write them down. But what I liked the most was she would pick students, like the best students in class, which would be me, to come up, to come up and write on the projector. I loved writing on the projector. So you can volunteer, of course I'll volunteer, of course, or she'll call on somebody to come and write the problems on the projector. And as you write the problems on the projector, the problems go up on the screen for everybody to see. Like, I know my nieces and nephews would be like, huh? But that was so cool. I loved the overhead projector in middle school and high school.
All right, all right. All right, so that was number 3, and we are moving on. Oh, man. Yes, the VHS cassette tape. So, yes, of course, everybody knows that before the DVD, which is, even that is starting to become kind of dated now. Like, you know, before the DVD was the VHS video cassette tape. So when your grandmama and your mama, you know, had a home video and recorded you on that big old tape recorder, like, you know, we would have a whole lot of these in some trunk somewhere that got all your baby videos, all the weddings and all the summer vacation videos and all church events. And, you know, if you had the orange ones back in the 90s, y'all know what the orange ones was. Nickelodeon movies and shows. So that's one of the first things I think of when I see a VHS tape. What about you, Tom?
Well, it brings me back to movies itself.
Yeah.
Blockbuster.
Ah, Blockbuster.
We used to go to Blockbuster all the time, and we would get these VHS cassettes in Blockbuster. And so that's the first thing when I think about it. I think of Blockbuster. Then I think of us recording them. We had a VCR, and you could put them in there, and you could record stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You could record stuff from the TV onto the VHS cassette. My sister's wedding was on here.
Yeah.
I remember her wedding, Melanie, her wedding was on there. I remember watching it over and over again. I remember some of them breaking.
Yeah.
I remember opening the little thing at the back and playing with it.
You talking about you played with actual tape?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I used to open it up and play with the tape.
Wow.
But yes, I remember VHS. I actually have one that's a great memory for me. I have to find it, but I was on People's Court. I wasn't at court. I was with my friend Arnetta. It was Arnetta or Zelma. They lived in New York, and I went with them for spring break or something. And we went to People's Court, guys. You know how People's Court, when you stand up.
That one?
Excuse me. Yes.
Oh, okay.
And you stand outside, and the man comes out and asks questions. Have I show you that video? Have I showed it to you?
I remember you talking about it. I don't remember the video.
So they came out and asked questions about, so who do you think, it was about 10 of us out there standing outside, so who do you think is telling the truth? And the man put the microphone in my face. And I was like, ah! Y'all know me.
You screamed?
No. But
I was going to say.
I am extra. That's what I was doing on the inside. I don't know what I said, because I got started by I don't even know what I said. I don't even know if I made any sense. But that's what I did. So that's one of the great VHSs that I can remember. And my daddy, who's passed away, he's on a lot of those old videos too. That my mother has a whole bunch of VCR tapes that she actually wants to get transferred over to CDs. Remember she asked?
I remember, yep.
So if you guys know how we can do that, transfer these VHS tapes to disc, let us know. Because I want to do that.
Yeah, man. All right, moving on. I believe this is the last one. And then we have... Oh, well, I guess that was it. I thought it was 5. But that was it, guys. Happy Innovation Day. So, with that being said, guys, we just gave you a bit of memories and a bit of stories, a bit of reminiscing about the good old days with these old ancient tech. So, with that being said, guys...
Great memories.
Yes.
Great memories, yes.
So you guys be sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share these videos with everybody.
And hit the notification bell.
Yes, and hit that notification bell so that you guys can be notified of all of our future videos. And until next time, folks, peace out. See you tomorrow. Peace.